What's up, guys? In today's video, we've got a big one, all right? We've got our first official look at Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. I'm talking a brand new trailer and gameplay screenshots and an Epic Game Store page, all right? So we've got a lot of details on Chapter 5, a lot of gameplay, a lot of pictures. Let's go ahead and get into this. Let's not waste any more time, though. Before we do, actually, hit that subscribe button right now if you're looking forward to Chapter 5, because anyone can tell you this is going to be your place to be for the game, all right? We're going to get the game early, hopefully, like always, and we're going to have our playthrough up as quickly as we can, so be sure to hit subscribe. Anyways, though, on screen right now, we've got the trailer. Let's go ahead and give it a watch. Ooh, wait. Are we watching it maximum quality? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Oh, boy, wait. Where is this at? This is like a hospital? Wait, what? Interesting. Safety first. We got Braun on the back. Oh, whoa. Is that supposed to be... Yeah, no, that's him. That's him. I remember because we saw him. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? That's Poppy surrounded by... Who is that? They like exploded all over the place. They combusted all over the place. Like, what happened there? Chapter 5. That's it. Wait. Did you guys see it? Hold on. Did you see it? Hold on. I saw something. I'm telling you right now. Let's lower this because that's extremely loud. Below, I saw something. For like, look. There's something. No. There's something that. Okay. No, I mean that's nothing. I saw. There we go, baby. We got lore. Okay. A needle pulls a thread. The body writhes on the table. Is this it? Is this life? Footsteps echo off the manor floors. What do I do now? Where do I belong? The eyes glue to the screen. Transformation and rebirth. You think you know what he wants? You don't know the thing. You don't know a thing. Not yet. Okay, so this is that hospital bed right here. Somebody wakes up on here and like, wait, what's going on? And this is them kind of talking to somebody else, though, because a needle pulls a thread. The body writhes on the table. So, yeah, they're working on somebody. The body comes to life. Is this it? Is this life? So they immediately wake up and they think that. That's weird. Footsteps echo off the manor floors. What do I do now? Where do I belong? The eyes glue to the screen. Transformation and rebirth. So they stare at a screen. They get, like, hypnotized or something? Like, what's the name for that? Something happens to them. And you know what he wants. You don't know a thing. Not yet. Now, who is this? Look, there's like an eyeball here. That's definitely like a mask or something. I'm assuming there's another eyeball over here, but who is that? I don't recognize that. If you guys do, let me know in the comments. What is this? Doesn't that kind of look like it says something? I'm gonna need your help on... Whoa, wait a minute. Is this not, what's it called? Binary code or whatever? No, maybe not. I'm gonna need your help on this part right here, guys. Anything you guys know, let me know in the comments. Piece it together, because anytime I'm lost, I go to you guys and I read the comments. I'm like, oh, thank you. Thank goodness you guys are here. Thank you. So yeah, that is our first look at Chapter 5. Now, keep in mind, we still got gameplay screenshots. We still got the storyline details, so stay tuned. But I do want to go through real quick and just take a look at things. So, okay, so this is like a hospital bay somewhere. So there's different rooms. Obviously, this is where they like experimented on children and stuff like that. And it seems like whenever they put them to bed, going off what we saw at the end right there, they'd wake up and they would know, like, what's happening. Like they're very conscious, they're very aware, which is kind of odd. On the wall though, you got Catbee, Catnap, and a bunch of other different characters, Yarnaby, stuff like that. So, you know, a lot of returning characters. Do we see anyone new on the wall though? I don't think so, right? No, yeah, I recognize that. I don't know his name, but I know that one. And then if we go through right here, so look, everything's dripping. It's very old and forgotten. Is this a person right there? What is that? That almost looks like a character, but it could just be a stain. We've got like, you know, one of the operating rooms. You've got, you know, different tools and different syringes and medicine that they're actually injecting into these potential children, right? I mean, I don't know if they ever really worked on adults. Safety first. So we got Braun. I hope he shows up in this somewhere, dude. And then obviously the operating table. You can see there's like blood on the ground, different tools, and oh wait, why? I just realized, why is Huggy Wuggy's hand right there? Hold on, that's huge. I mean, it doesn't Kissy Missy also have the same hand? That's kind of massive though. Why is their hand right there? Is that the patient who's talking at the end? Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Did we just piece that together right now? No, that's crazy. And then of course, yeah, the prototype or whatever, the main guy himself, which I know that's him because we did a video on chapter 4 breaking it down and like hacking, and we hacked up to that shadow, and that is the exact same shadow that we saw in chapter 4. Right before you get into the area where like Doughy is and all the other smiling critters and stuff like that, that is who this is. So yeah, what is this though? Who is this? They've I want to say it, but like they've exploded everywhere. I don't know. They're leaking. I don't know. Who is this and what is this? Because it's not Doughy, right? I don't know what this is. If you guys have any guesses, let me know. I mean, it's got to be the new character. And of course, Poppy right there with the press me sign. But yeah, that is currently everything that we have for the teaser trailer. If I missed anything, please let me know. I'm looking in the back. I don't see anything. I'm imagining there might be other stuff hidden though, like this. Like obviously, I mean, this was hard to spot as it is, but there could be more of this. So we'll have to see. Anyways, though, let's get into the new gameplay screenshots and the story for the game. Okay, so let's start with the storyline. I'm just gonna throw up some random gameplay and we'll kind of go through it. So it says face off against the deadly puppet master behind the horrifying events of Playtime Co. The genres are horror and puzzle, which we know. Features, controller support, single player, we know. I mean, the only surprise there would be like if it said multiplayer or something like that. Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. Face off against the deadly puppet master behind the horrifying events. In the latest terrifying chapter of the Poppy Playtime saga, you are propelled further into the gruesome depths of the factory. I cannot believe we're still in the factory. That's insane to me that we're still in the factory somehow. With Playtime security system, Huggy Wuggy, and hot... Wait. With Playtime security system, Huggy Wuggy in hot pursuit. Oh yeah, I completely, you guys understand? You guys need to understand. Chapter 4 when it came out, right? I was like deadly sick. So I was on a lot of medicine, and I don't know if you guys could tell, but I had to cut the video every 5 minutes because I would cough and throw up, and it was horrifying. So that the whole chapter is like a blur to me, so sorry, but it was a horrible time for me. But yeah, so I completely forgot. Yeah, at the end, Huggy Wuggy's chasing us in hot pursuit. Abandoned by your only allies, your fight for survival gets all the more challenging as you race further into the abyss that is his domain. Here, shadows whisper, and the puppet master who lords over this realm, pulls the strings of madness. Can you stand against evil and finally put an end to this nightmare? Every bloody move forward will test your resolve as you uncover secrets years in the making. So this is interesting. Shadows whisper, and the puppet master who lords over this realm pulls the strings of madness. Because we know he's been collecting different pieces of everybody. So I'm wondering if this chapter is going to be like a mix of all of the different characters, all the different monsters kind of like showing up, but there's something wrong with them. You know, like how we have like the nightmare animatronics or the toy animatronics in the FNAF series? What if we're gonna get something like that for Poppy characters? That could be crazy. Now, features. Stomach-churning terrors await you in this new section of the factory as you uncover the dark works hidden within the prototype stomping grounds. Oh, that's so exciting. In this chilling new lair of the Playtime facility, you'll encounter the tortured denizens living in the darkness. They may aid you in your quest to defeat the prototype, but can they be trusted? So yeah, that tells us right there, oh, dude, they're gonna be like horrifying versions of the characters I've already run into, and some of them are gonna help us. That's gonna be cool. Solve devious puzzles and overcome dangerous environmental obstacles with the power of the new Grab Pack tools and functionality. So there we go right there. We're gonna have new Grab Pack hands, which I mean, every chapter we kind of get that, kind of expected that. As you reach the true rotten heart at the center of Playtime, you will discover some of the company's gravest sins. Will you escape this new realm of shadows with your sanity intact, or you succumb to the horrors within? Oh man, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, the company's gravest sins. So obviously, I mean, we know they were doing some horrifying experiments. So this spot at the bottom where we're going is going to be where the worst of the worst go, the scariest of the scary. Probably whatever we saw at the end of the trailer. Yeah, that's where that stuff's gonna be. All right, so on to right now, I'm gonna show you guys some more gameplay screenshots. Like I said, this is all new, so here we go. Okay, so I don't know what this is. This appears to be like a, I don't know, because it doesn't look like the hospital that we were in. It looks like a loading bay, doesn't it? Because like, look right here, you've got like pallets. This appears to be an animal cage. So maybe for like some of the smiling critters or something like that. Like you can see, that's definitely like an animal cage. What is that? Doesn't that look like you'd put like a body in there or something and like lower it down? Like, what is that? Like, look, yeah, that's how you transport these. So these obviously hold animals or the experiments. And for some reason, they're like tied up here. I don't know if that's how you transport them to like other floors or what, but this is some sort of holding room for all of the different experiments, which is kind of horrifying. Next up though, we got this one. Oh boy, wow, this looks crazy. What is this? I almost want to say it's like a plane, but I don't think it is. It looks like the floor above crashed down And where are we at here? Like, I know this is obviously somewhere in the factory like they mentioned, but this is... I can't even piece this together. Like, I don't know what this looks like to me, but I mean, it looks insane. I'll tell you that, it looks insane. So obviously we would climb up and then go into this area, whatever this is. And I'm assuming this obviously connects to here. So there's going to be like different little experiments kind of chasing after us. It looks like for the most part, they're going to be pretty small. Because that's like, you know, on the smaller size of a cage. But this, that's larger. So maybe some of them could be bigger, but most of them are going to be, you know, on the smaller size, right? Is that eyes right there? No. No, I'm tripping, dude. I'm tripping. No, that's just like specks of dust. All right, next up, we've got this one. Boom. Holy, what is going on here? So something caused this, right? This is like, what is? I can't tell what this even is. It looks like it just reminds me of like a plane for some reason. But I know that wouldn't make any sense at all because we're like 3,000 years under the ground right now. That would make no sense. I'm just trying to piece this together. Like, what is this? It's just like walls of a building. So yeah, something broke through all of this. Something happened, right? Because like with time, right? Stuff would obviously fall apart, but not to this extent. Like it would not look like this. Something broke through here and is gigantic, I would assume, and is just causing chaos and breaking stuff into little pieces. Kind of crazy, but yeah, like look, there's like a storage area right there. Look, like pool noodles right there. What is that? I don't know what that is. Like pipes and stuff. It broke through everything. It destroyed everything. Now here's the last screenshot. Let's see what it is. Ooh, hold on. So these are fake panels, right? Right here, this is one of those fake rooms. If you guys remember, I think it was what, chapter 3 with the fake area. I remember you go down there. Yeah, that was chapter 3. You take the train down there, and then that's when you run into who was that chapter? Yeah, Catnap. So this area right here appears to be another area like that. Because look, it's like fake green hills, a fake white fence, and then there's like doors. Like look, there's like a secret door. And look, these were the panels that were right here. So you're not supposed to be able to see out here, but someone took it apart. And so yeah, this looks like an area like we would go through here, right? It opened up into this giant room that's more designed like this. We would walk through this way and then go into this vent system right here. But I think that's it. Yeah, oh my gosh, jump scare. That's everything that we currently have for chapter 5. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, because I feel like there is a lot here, but also there's a lot up into interpretation. Now, I will say this, the release date, which I think we all kind of knew this was coming, it does say on the side, now not a specific date, but we have the year, 2026. I mean, I don't think any of us thought it was coming 2025, but imagine, imagine if it was somehow coming 2025, that'd be insane. But yeah, 2026, and the fact that we're getting teasers this early, though, I mean, think it's October 31st of 2025, so we still have 2 months till 2025 is over. So I'm hoping, if we're lucky, we might get like a June release date, and if we're really lucky, when did they release chapter 4? Wasn't it like March or something like that? January, it wasn't like February or March, right? I could be wrong though, but yeah, we might be getting a very early release date, which would be absolutely insane. But yeah, I hope I didn't miss anything. I'm just kind of going through the page again now. Oh, we do have some other stuff to go through though. Let me go ahead and pop it up on screen real quick. Wait, guys, hold on. I don't know if they even know what I just found. I was about to end the video, right? I was looking through. No, did they not? This wasn't on. What I just found is not on the Epic Game Store page. I don't know if they know that or not. They don't even mention it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it up on screen right now. What is this? What is it? If you stay to the end of the video, what the heck is... That's Huggy Wuggy after the end chasing us through that area that we just saw. What? Like, why isn't this on the Epic Game Store page or anywhere? They didn't... okay, I'm glad I looked through there. Okay, so basically they give us like different links to different things, and they give us like a folder with a bunch of other stuff. Like, here's a bunch of assets, you can check them out. You know, this was in there. So Huggy Wuggy chasing after us through the hospital. We've got the flare gun, which apparently I think we can use it on him. I mean, from the looks of this, it looks like we could shoot it at him. We've got the grab pack hand, which we're used to. This almost feels fake. Like, this looks fake, but it's real. It's real. That's crazy. So look, you got like what's it called? Like sparks over there. So something maybe, oh, it must be one of the lights, like maybe going off. Does this not look like Huggy Wuggy's face right here on the left side? What is that? It looks like a barrel with Huggy Wuggy's face on it. So, oh my gosh. So he's going to be chasing us through that hospital. Oh man, that is crazy. That is crazy. And look, you know it's him because he's all beat up. He's all, you know, this is the same guy. Yeah, he's got the bandage right here on him, the flesh hanging out. What? He's missing an arm. I didn't realize that. He's got one arm like tied up. So somebody helped him or he tied it up himself. That is interesting. I can't wait because I know this chapter is going to show us some crazy stuff that has to do with Huggy Wuggy. I hope we get some crazy backstory for him. He's like the main guy that started it all. So I really hope we get to see a lot of him and they really go into detail like what happened to him after the fall and all like more of his backstory, like who is trapped inside of there and all that kind of stuff. I really hope they do. All right, now we still have more after this, if you can believe that. So let's get into that. Okay, so here is some more stuff here that was in the folder, but I've also got some interesting things and I'm sure I'm allowed to discuss this because they know that we look at the names of stuff. So real quick, the images that we saw before, they have different names, right? So the Huggy Wuggy one was called like Huggy. The other one was called Tunnel, which had like the little cages in it for like the experiments. The one that I said looked like a plane, right? It's called Wreckage. I mean, dude, there's no way that's a plane, right? But why is it called Wreckage? I mean, it could be anything, but like, what? I don't know. And then the other one's called Cave and then Facade. So obviously Facade is the one that, you know, is like the fake room that we saw. And then Cave is the one that looks more like a cave with like the wreckage in it. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up in case you guys are interested. So honestly, right now though, we've got the thumbnail that you guys are going to see. I thought it was interesting because once again, we've got like this weird, you know, goo thing that going on right here with the 5 and then the prototype's hand. And you know, obviously the blood and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's interesting. Now we do have some other screenshots as well. Let's go ahead and bring them up. So this is the last thing that I could find. Another one that I think is supposed to be on the Epic Game Store page, but isn't. It's just called Playtime, playtime.png, and it's you know, the Playtime logo, and it's probably the hospital, judging by the walls and stuff like that, and the lighting. This looks like the same area that Huggy Wuggy's gonna eventually chase us through. So I would assume, right, whatever happens at the end, we somehow end up losing Huggy Wuggy, or, you know, he continues to chase us, and then we end up getting into a chase sequence with him in this hospital, and something happens to him where Buddy doesn't make it out. I don't know. I mean, I hope he does. I hope he ends up being a good guy somehow, but yeah, I mean, he looks kind of crazy right there. Like, he definitely wants to eat us. So anyways, though, that is everything that we have for Chapter 5 currently. I'm very excited. I cannot wait. My hope for 2026 and probably Playtime is we get Chapter 5, right? I hope we get some sort of spin-off game. I think that'd be crazy. Very cool. I hope we also get Project Playtime, the return of it. I don't know why they ended that, because that game was so fun and it was just good. So I hope they somehow bring that back with like some sort of big update, maybe like a Chapter 5 update to the game where you can actually play as this version of Huggy Wuggy. I don't know. I've got big hopes for probably Playtime next year. I think we're gonna get some crazy things. And I know they say this is the final chapter, but I mean, come on, we all know it's not the final chapter. We all know that, right? Come on, there's no way. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.